This video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new, for some early access footage of Create a Sim from the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle expansion. Before we jump in, I just want to go ahead and take a moment to encourage you guys to subscribe, aka join the Sugar Squad. We are a family of simmer enthusiasts who are literally obsessed with the game, and I don't know, I feel like we've kind of built a little bit of a community, a little bit of a family here, and we can just be our wild and crazy selves without judging. And also, most importantly, I am like the queen of Hot Mess Express. So if you're anything like me and you just can't seem to get it right when it comes to life, this is definitely the channel for you, because I am always on the struggle bus. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and further prove my point in just letting you know that the first part of my footage I accidentally deleted. How, I honestly don't know. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now is the time to lift my spirits a little bit higher and do so by clicking that beautiful button. I don't know what color it is now, and it would just really make my day. So thank you if you've gone ahead and done that. So the part of the footage I deleted was the new aspirations and traits. So I'm gonna go ahead and read those off to you if you guys don't mind. We actually get two brand new aspirations. The first one is within creativity, and that is Master Maker. This sim wants to become an expert at fabrication, which just so happens to be a brand new skill. And then the next one is underneath nature, and that is Eco Innovator. This sim wants to build a better, greener community. Now, with this pack, we get four brand new traits. The first one being Green Fiend. These sims are happiest when living on a green street and will continuously work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. The next one is Freegain or Freegan. These sims reject consumerism and prefer to reduce wasteful spending by any means. They enjoy finding reused or thrown away goods and foods. In fact, they have the best luck at finding the highest quality treasures in dumpsters. They may become tense or uncomfortable if they spend too much time earning or spending simoleons. Recycle Disciple. These sims are rabid recyclers that benefit from recycling and rummaging for bits and pieces. But should they go too long without indulging in their hobby, well, one could only imagine. And the last and final one is Maker. And because I stole this from the Sim Guru's private live stream, and he never read the description, I don't have that information for you. But what I do have is the cast catalog, which we will dive into next. So here we are with my family. We have Marlowe, Tumwater, and then the next sim is actually Benjamin. It's just going to be these two in my gameplay footage of Eco Lifestyle. So starting off with the hairs, one of the things I actually noticed in this catalog is all of the different variations of lengths and styles. I feel like they really were diverse with this particular catalog. There's just so many different styles and all different age ranges too. We've got edgy, we've got more like simplistic, carefree, we've even got some more like high polish put together looks. I really loved everything that was included. I did feel like there was a couple hairs that were sort of similar, but one of the things that totally impressed me, which you guys will see in just a second, is like the different variations of the shorter hairstyles, like how many different lengths. Like for instance, this one, I love how it's like shaved and then it is like super long on top. This one kind of reminds me of something that we already had for some reason, but I still really love how carefree it looks. This hair is just simply gorgeous. I love how it's kind of like a medium length and it's just really messy, like she just woke up out of bed. And even this one too, I think is really a nice like versatile unisex hair. This last one is my absolute favorite. It kind of gives me like 80s crimped vibes, I guess. I love how voluminous it is. It's just really freaking pretty. Moving into hats, we have two different hats. One, really, in my personal opinion, we've got this beret. It comes in a bunch of beautiful swatches. I absolutely love the swatch palette in this pack. The next one is actually one of the neighborhood action assets. It's literally like a brown paper bag. I don't know. In accessories, you guys might have noticed the brand new piercings, and they're not like Godzilla piercings either. They're very like rationed to the Sims face. We got some really cool eyebrow piercings, some hoops with a ball. We've also got some really cool hoop nose piercings, and then I believe we have some septum ones and some brand new kind of like DIY inspired wood earrings. And then I'm trying to like show you guys a little bit better because her hair was kind of in the way, and it comes in a couple different colors, a couple different options. And then my favorite are these plugs. Now, if you guys watched like my city living, then you would know that I have been like custom contenting plugs for years. So to see them actually officially added in game is really cool. These glasses are also really nice. They come in a bunch of different variants, and I think there's even like an option with a kind of semi-translucent frame, which is also really, really cool. Moving into tops, tons of different options, but I decided to actually just skip the tops and go with those next and show you all the full body. A lot of different variation here as well. I really do love like the cast catalog. Like this jumper is really cute. I kind of like the fact that it looks like she's like a mechanic or something. Like she's been working on some cars. I think it's really adorable. And even how some of these outfits kind of have like a very, I don't know, like not a hipster vibe, but kind of, you know, there's just a lot of different options no matter how old or young your sim is. I think there's going to be something in this cast for everybody. Now, this is definitely not my favorite dress, and you know, I like how a lot of these items are really like worn. They kind of look like they've been around for a while, like secondhand hand-me-downs type of a deal. So I'm trying to find like a pair of pants or something that is okay. There we go, we got that. Okay. Moving on to the tops. A lot of these outfits also kind of remind me of like 90s outfits too, like kind of like the 90s and 80s for some reason. They're really intricate and really cool too. I feel like as the packs have progressed, so have the cast catalogs. I feel like the details and the styles and even like the swatches and the patterns and the intricacy of each item have definitely improved. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some items like this, I mean, I don't really understand what's going on here. And this whole set reminds me of like a Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake 90s moment. Do you see what I'm saying? But again, definitely something in here for everyone, and I feel like a lot of these assets can be mixed and matched just to kind of fit all the different types of cast categories that there are. Some really thick chunky cable knit sweaters are definitely happening in this pack. I've noticed it's really interesting actually. This sweatshirt, oh my god, layers. I'm a sucker for layers. I also really love how one of the swatches is kind of like a little rainbow. I thought that was cute. And again, it kind of like seems like a lot of these items have been crafted like handmade almost. This one confuses me a little bit. We've got like a little vest kind of going on. So does this. I think this is also available for the males. I didn't really get it. This top is kind of cool. Something I haven't really seen. I like the little detail there. That was really cool. This hoodie, oh my god, if you know anything about your girl, hoodie collection is strong. I love me a good hoodie. This top is also really pretty. I love the ombre. I love the chest detailing. I love kind of like those belled out sleeves. This one, yeah, we're just going to let her go ahead and cycle through those swatches real quick. I'm really confused. This jacket is serious. Like, this is seriously one of the most, I don't know, like, odd, fascinating, weird catalogs I've ever seen. Like, at first, I was, like, kind of concerned when it came to the trailer, but, like, when I'm actually playing with it and getting my hands on it and seeing it on the model, I'm like, yo, this is like some dumpster grunge. Like, we just made a whole brand new like clothing category. Honestly, I'm really impressed by how many styles they fit in this freaking catalog. So we're continuing on. We're going through all the bottoms. I'm not sure if there was anything for toddlers or if I even checked. By the time that I had filmed this, I literally was going on like, you know, minutes of rest, honestly. And I didn't really want to totally immerse myself into the game too much because I really want to do like an LP for you guys and kind of leave a little to mystery. But I tried to go as saturated as I could in cast, and to be honest with you, I'm really loving it. Okay, these knit leggings though, I feel like they should have been in the accessories under leggings because I would never be caught dead wearing those. And I feel like those particular sweatpants were just like a little too low, like her butt crack was showing. But again, I just love all the detail. Like I love how much effort they put into these items, and it kind of just creates its own aesthetic for the game almost. Like I definitely can envision like a completely different genre of Sims than I've ever played with before, and it's just really exciting for me as a cast like creator and storyteller player. And so the last pair of pants are these bad boys, and they're just like some cargo patchworky snowboarding, like I'm so confused about hi I'm here type of pants. And there also is a little bracelet, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but the swatch comes from the soda cans from university, which is also really cool too. And then so there's 4 pairs of shoes. 2 of these shoes are actually compatible for the males as well. We've got some clogs here, and then some sandals. Those sandals kind of remind me of sandals that we had in like San Myshuno or whatever, if I'm being honest. But moving on to the males, we have Benjamin Daly. So Benjamin and Marlo are, well, they're kind of like boyfriend and girlfriend in the game. But anyway, so these are the hairstyles for the men. I feel like they definitely could have incorporated a few more of the hairstyles that were for the females, for the males. But I guess if you got rid of the masculine tag, that'd fix that. There's also a brand new beard in here, and it's just really lush. Like I kind of just want to rub my fingers through it if Benjamin wouldn't mind. I really like it a lot. I'm glad to see that they're adding more facial hair. But if I'm being completely honest, like where the heck is the chest hair? Like nothing screams economically friendly than a man with a burly old chest. I need some chest hair, please. So same kind of like aesthetic and style when it comes to the males as well. We have a lot of the same items. The catalog isn't as saturated for them as it was for the females, which definitely makes me a little sad. I feel like they could have done maybe just a few more items, a few more assets, just because there were so many things for the females. I kind of felt a little underwhelmed when I saw the items for the males. Although I do like a good portion, I am not super impressed with the male items, if I'm being honest. Like I really love this jacket a lot. Like some of these swatches just amaze the freaking hell out of me. Like I really love how this dude just genuinely looks like he works at like a mechanic shop or something like that, which is also really cool as well. So we are going to move on to the bottoms here, and we got some new shorts. Those are pretty cool. I like that we have some new shorts. I feel like I definitely needed a few new pairs of shorts. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? In fact, wait, hold on. I don't know if you can see them, but there's more shorts. Like we have freaking 3 pairs of shorts in this pack. And I feel like they kind of overdid it with the patterns. Like, I don't know, like at this point, I'm like, all right, we get it. There's a lot of patterns. Like for the females, for whatever reason, like I'm a fan. Like it just works. But for the males, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not as impressed with the male catalog. I mean, these jeans. See, this is the thing. When I first saw these items from the males, I really wasn't like the biggest stan. But when you start like kind of pairing the clothes together, it definitely paints a different picture. But like I would never be caught dead in these pants. Like what am I supposed to do? Ride a horse? Why do we have more shorts? Like I get it though, you know, like I get it. There's supposed to be a lot of different variety here, but I'm not a fan of the male catalog too much. I like the items and I will use them for the aesthetic of the game, but I do like these. Oh my god, I absolutely love and think that particular pant is so incredibly unique. Please tell me, okay, we have one full body outfit and basically it's a pair of overalls. All right, so the kids do actually get some items. We got 4 brand new hairstyles. Surprise, surprise, 2 of those are also compatible for the males. So we got this little hairstyle here. Nothing proprietary though to the kids. It's just basically converted hairs from the adults to the children. We do have 3 full body outfits for the little girls. I love them. I really do. I think the dresses are super cute. I love how like they're kind of crocheted. Will tie into the new pack that's coming out. Hopefully, I think it's like the knitting pack or whatever. I haven't really been keeping up with it, so I do like that. And I also really love the overalls. And I think we ended up getting hold on a second. We got a few new shirts. We got this little vest, which I actually really like. These aren't conversions, thank God. I'm a little disappointed that the hairs were, if I'm being honest. I kind of felt like I was a little cheap. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. But I do like the sweatshirt, and I like the vest and the other little top there. I'm really pleasantly pleased with the kids' items. I feel like they kind of chilled out on the patterns. My eyes were literally like going crazy after seeing all the patterns of the males. But I love that they kind of went with the other token to this pack, which is more like, kind of jeweled, earthy, woodsy types of tones and patterns, which I actually really like a lot. And then we have like a little skirt, which is super cute. Love the swatches on that bad boy. And then we have a new pair of sweats, which is definitely something I've wanted for my kids. And then I think that is about it. So we're going to move into the males. This is Gage. The kids, they don't have kids, okay? Marlo and Benjamin don't have kids. Although if they don't stop, diving for thrills, they sure will. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, we got a little hat here. I think this is really cute, especially if you have seasons, Lord. We've been asking for some hats. This paper bag thing is a whole freaking vibe, if I'm being honest. But yeah, a couple more items in the kid category, same as the females, and different pants for the boys. But other than that, you guys, that's just about it. So overall, I'm an absolute fan of the catalog. I like the majority of the items. However, I wasn't like a really huge fan of the male items. I definitely have a couple pieces I am going to literally like fawn over, but I just feel like the abundance of prints and patterns, it just kind of really like felt like a little overwhelming. And then the amount of items that we got in the male catalog just felt a little underwhelming. I am very happy though that there are things implemented for the children. Now, I don't remember if I checked for the toddlers or not. Usually I'm pretty good about that stuff, but there very well could have been a few things that I missed. But for the, especially in the beginning, but for the most part, I definitely think I had it covered. And if not, there's a little Easter egg for you to discover when you get your hands on the game. Also, I just want to go ahead and remind you guys, I do have a giveaway. I'm giving away 2 packs of the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, which will be given away on launch day in case you guys want to go ahead and enter. I'll link that video down in the description. And yeah, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
I just feel so heavy without you. Everything we were was just so pretty.